Social media is supposed to be a platform for where people share things. You have voices, you're vocal, empowering, encouraging, shedding light, enlightening, giving information. Not some of this tomfoolery that we have been seeing on social media. It shouldn't even be for that. But we know people use it for that. Let's get into this video. I just had to post this. I've been talking about this for a while, and I've also have another video on my channel in regards to how people are using social media. Let's talk about this great people. I don't understand what in the Sam Hill goes on in people's minds. Okay. Now, I know that the Facebook marketplace is a place where people go and shop and, buy things, sell things, but you got to zoom in. You got to zoom in.
All right, we are diving into a disturbing trend this evening that's turning online deals into real-life danger. Facebook Marketplace robberies are on the rise, and in Akron, 2 terrifying incidents happened just yesterday.
Oh, my God.
19 investigator Gabby Hart is on the case.
Akron 911, what's the location of your emergency?
I don't even know right now. I just got robbed at gunpoint.
First, this call came into Akron's 911 dispatch line. It was followed by this call just a few hours later.
I got robbed on just like 20 minutes ago.
2 separate calls, 2 scary ordeals, all stemming from Facebook Marketplace meetups gone wrong. The first incident involved a 24-year-old man trying to sell his ATV. He met the supposed buyers at 2:30 in the afternoon, only to have one of them pull a gun and steal his vehicle. Just hours later, another victim. A 27-year-old man thought he was buying a PlayStation 5, but instead, he was robbed at gunpoint. We've heard the warnings time and time again about these online meetups, but some people still aren't getting the message. You can even hear the frustration in the dispatcher's voice as yet another 911 call comes in.
I was getting a PlayStation off of Facebook Marketplace.
You guys, we keep telling y'all to do that down at the police department. Stop going these random places and do that.
Akron police.
Exactly. I was just thinking that we have done that, and when we first got into like the offer up thing, or there's another website where you can buy people, post furniture, all that. We met at the police station because you just don't know. And if the person does that at the police station, oh, baby, then they are truly cuckoo crazy, and they deserve to be turned right back around and get locked up at that same police station. I mean, come on, people, we have got to be smart because this is 2024 and people do not care. It is sad, but it is true.
Police say Facebook Marketplace robberies are skyrocketing. They've already had at least a dozen cases this year alone.
What?
But it's not just Akron. It's a nationwide problem. In New York City, they've seen nearly double the number of these robberies compared to last year. In Cincinnati, a man lost $10,000 in cash trying to buy a truck. And this video shows a Cincinnati victim getting robbed at gunpoint during what was supposed to be a cell phone sale. From Alaska to Virginia, Illinois to Tennessee, law enforcement agencies all over are sounding the alarm. So how do you avoid becoming the person on the other end of a 911 call like this?
That's insane.
He pulled a firearm on me after I cash apped him and told me to pull off.
And this is really a reminder to stay vigilant out there and to remember also that most police stations have designated meetup spots where they let you use their parking lots for exchanges because, I mean, who's going to try and pull a fast one right in front of the cops, right? Hey, we'll keep you up to date on these investigations as we learn more. For now, I'm Gabby Hart.
Okay, and that's what I just said. So we on the same page, Gabby. I think the same thing, but I don't put anything past people. And I was just sitting there thinking, some people may even try it just because they're that stupid. But no, we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in right here. Hello, please. We're gonna make this little transaction. And I would rather them say no, you all can't do it here, and let them know, well, we real quick, we almost done 1, 2, 3, 4 wrap, and then get reprimanded after the fact, than still have a possibility of being in the police station or in the front. But I'm with her. And we've actually done that ourselves more than once. I've been outside right in front of the police station because I'm like, I don't trust people. You just don't know. But guys, I don't know. There's no other way to vet people. You just don't know. You're doing it on good faith. You're doing it on good faith. So that's my 2 cents, 4 cents on that. Take yourself and whatever you're trying to sell, and tell them to meet you at the police station. And if they won't do it, then they ain't about no business. I don't care what they say, because any person that's in good standing has no problem meeting you at the police station. Period. Now I got another clip I want to add to this real quick about how social media is being used in a derogatory in a derogatory way. Get yourself together. And it's a shame. It's a shame. We have to zoom in and really put out more content that's valuable and beneficial and raises the level of awareness, and not content that's tearing people down, not content that's not going to help someone. And I'm very vocal on my channel, and there are things that I put out here and I say that I want to raise your level of awareness. How can this person be better helped? How can we chime in to, empower or, raise a level of awareness and help somebody else if we can't help this person? And some stuff is just Tom stupidness that needs to be talked about and addressed. Okay, real quick. If y'all loving this content, subscribe to the channel, great people. I love coming on here doing this, and I'm just still, diving in, digging, continuously want to add more value, shed more light. So let's talk about this. A woman accused of Cincinnati murder posts a video of alleged crime on social media. It's like people don't value life, and that is so sad, but it's a huge thing. Let's listen to this short clip, and we're going to talk about it.
Hey, Kyle and Paula, and I need to warn you, the video in this story may be disturbing. Now, this is what the suspect, Akira Fletcher, posted on Facebook on Friday afternoon. She included 2 videos. One of them shows the shots that would end up being fatal. Fletcher tagged Local 12, giving her account of what happened. By the next morning, she was booked into jail.
Hit me again.
4 shots, 1 woman dead, another injured, and the woman recording in jail. And this video will likely be part of the evidence against Akira Fletcher. This was the crime scene on the early morning of July 12th. Police taping off an SUV with a flat tire surrounded by shattered glass in the middle of a parking lot where 2 women were shot on Reading Road in Avondale. Fletcher says these were the moments leading up to the shooting.
You going to jail? I don't give a.
The woman in pink is 29-year-old Naima Norton. Fletcher was recording when she allegedly shot Norton and another woman also seen in the video. Norton died 6 weeks later. The fatal confrontation playing out on Fletcher's phone.
I have a gun in my purse. They trying to make me out the car.
My God.
Window again.
In her Facebook post, Fletcher claims she was being, quote, attacked by Norton. At one point, Norton appears to be holding a knife and then a rock.
I don't give a. They're going to jail. She just threw another rock at me, as you can see. She's slashing my tires.
Eventually, the 2 women begin walking away, but Fletcher gets out of the car and is heard threatening them before they walk back toward her.
You should be happy. You should be happy you don't get clapped. You should be happy you don't get.
Okay, so that is where she went wrong. And I'm sitting here looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. This seems like she's being attacked. She's protecting herself. She is in the vehicle and they're still attacking her. But nevertheless, she got out. So now what evidence she thought was going to be used for her benefit is now for her detriment. Okay. Wow.
Get clapped.
That recording stops as Fletcher starts to move her car. The next video begins with Fletcher's window shattered and Norton approaching her car. It ends with gunshots and Norton on the ground. A complaint filed in Hamilton County Municipal Court shows there was an ongoing beef between Norton and Fletcher. In May, Norton was accused of pointing a gun at Fletcher and threatening to shoot her. Both women were due in court for that case tomorrow.
So, well, there you have it. And I put these 2 stories together, even though they're not very similar. The similarity is social media. This is how I'm looping them together, is that A, you got to be mindful and very, And I'm going to even say, they said meet the person at the police station. That's great. But you maybe need to also have someone else with you or someone follow you there if a person does not want to meet at the police station. But for me, that's a tell all. If they don't want to meet you at the police station, don't go. And be mindful about social media and meeting people through social media, websites, platforms, all of that. I've already said I did a video, but there's so much stuff out there in regards to social media, is how people can hide their true selves and put on a whole fake account and image, and it ain't even them. And they could put up one thing and that's completely out of character. It's not even who they truly are. Now, this last situation here is sad. It's sad all the way. What she thought she was doing to protect herself actually turned out to be a horrible situation. Plus, they've had an encounter before. So now it's unfortunate, but I don't think her fate is going to turn out to be good. And the thing is, if you're going to be using your phone to record situations to help, or what you think is going to help you out, why post it? That's just a video you have on your phone to say you have proof. I don't feel like that's something to post unless you are in help and you need help, like mandatory 911 right away. And you in a sticky situation and you need some help, and you can't act, for whatever reason, you cannot call the police. I don't know. I just say that type of stuff does not need to be put on social media. You already have the proof for the police in your phone. But what I will say is this: you have to really be thinking things through and not be so angry. And even though she was defending herself all day, I can see that. But there was some backstory behind this. So these two already had previous altercations. But once she got out, this is where I think it went wrong. And I am not into law enforcement. But I had a situation myself when it came to road rage, and I didn't have a gun. And that's when I started, okay, I need to get me a situation where I need to get myself a weapon to protect myself, because people are crazy. I actually was going through a stop sign, and I don't even know how this person got it all confused, but I went through the stop sign, and I don't know if I cut in front of them before I got to the stop sign. That's what happened. The lane was ending, so I got in front of the person so I would not go on the side of the embankment. So I got in front of them because what else am I going to do? So I guess they got upset about it. But nevertheless, when I talked with the police officer, I was like, how could I have defended myself in that situation if I had a gun? Now, if you in your car, that's something else. But when you get outside of your car, that's another story. And that's exactly what he told me. He gave me some other tips and some other advice behind that. But I'm saying that to say, in this situation, she got out of the car and went towards the girl. She was already in her car. There was evidence to say that the girl was coming towards her, but yet she got out of her car and pursued the person. So then that could have also ensued more of the story, which could go against her. So I'm just telling you, good people, if we're going to use social media, let it be for a platform that's raising awareness, that's educating, empowering, sharing your story, adding value, not putting up things that's just non-beneficial. If you have evidence, you got evidence in your phone. If you feel like you're being threatened, you can send it to somebody because they got the video now. You done text it. But I just don't feel like, unless your life is in danger, and you can say where her life was in danger, but she still had the ability to call 911 in the midst of where she was talking to them. So that's all I'm going to say. All right, let me know what you think about this video. Subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell. Keep coming back. I appreciate you guys. Love yourself, think for yourself, and keep growing yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Yeah.